How's it going, everybody? Jared here for the Smokin' Android once again. Today we're going to be showing you AOKP ROM. It's an ice cream sandwich ROM. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it, but I haven't done a video of it before or yet. So I figured this would be a good time. Also, this is a good time to show you guys a new wipe method that has been released, I believe, for both the Photon and the Motorola Atrix. And I'll be posting a link in the description below to the XDA thread for this fast boot wipe sort of batch script. Really cool. But anyways, this is how we're going to go ahead and wipe and install the ROM. So first things first, of course, we're going to, like normal, you're going to want to go ahead and into wipe, select wipe cache. That'll take a moment. Alright, now that we've wiped cache, we'll go ahead and click back. We'll wipe Delvet cache. That'll take literally 2 seconds. Click back. We'll go ahead and wipe system. That should take a minute or two. Alright, and we'll go back. We'll go ahead and select factory data reset. Alright, so we're done doing the factory data reset. We're going to go ahead and click back. Then we're going to go ahead and reboot the device. And while it's rebooting, you're going to want to boot into fast boot. So if you've got a Motorola Atrix while it's doing this, go ahead and press the volume down rocker before that green light turns on. Continue holding it down until it says fast boot. Once it says fast boot, we'll go ahead and click up on the volume rocker, which will put us into fast boot protocol mode. So then what we're going to go ahead and do is plug it into our PC, and we'll go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be doing next. Okay, so as you can see, this is my old computer, my netbook, so you're going to have to excuse all the lines that are going across on camera right now. I'm not even going to get into why I'm still using this computer to do my fast boot stuff, but regardless. So once you've downloaded the file that I've put a link in the description to below, you're going to want to just, I don't know, put it anywhere, and it'll actually come as a zipped file, which will be called FW-2.1, which is the version of this fast boot wipe script. So once you've extracted it, it'll extract a folder called fast boot. Open the folder up, and you'll notice 4 other files. The one that you're going to be using, the executable, is the one that's labeled FB full wipe. Okay, it's a Windows batch file, and it's only 3 kilobytes in size. So what I'll do is go ahead and plug in the device. And we'll wait for the computer give it a couple of seconds just to sort of acknowledge that it is in fact hooked up. And we'll go ahead and double click on it now, and it will open up the script right away. I'll go ahead and expand this so everybody can see. Okay, so as you can see there, it says after this pause the script will be fully automated. It will then ask you to press any key to reboot your phone. Press any key to start the fast boot process. Go ahead and start now. You'll notice right here it's a bunch of random characters. So that's the phone's serial. If it doesn't show your phone's serial, then you're going to have to disconnect your phone, reconnect it, and restart the program again. But obviously for me, and it will most likely work for you, it's there. So if you do see the serial code, you'll go ahead and press next key. And as you can see, it's starting to reboot the device, or sorry, erase the device, and you'll notice every time it erases something, there's a new line added on your device here. So all systems are checked there, erasing pre-install, and it is now done. So it is now fresh to wipe. Your phone is now clean and ready to flash. Press any key to reboot your phone. So we'll go ahead and press any key here. Bam! Starting to reboot the phone, and as I said before, press and hold down the volume rocker down button so that we can get there, and we'll go ahead and start the install process of the ROM itself. Okay, so here we are, so we'll just be scrolling down to Android Recovery. Go ahead and volume up on that. We'll wait for that to put us into recovery mode. Alright, so we're in recovery, so we'll go ahead and head on over to install. We'll locate our ROM, which is AOKP build 35, and we'll go ahead and slide to install. Alright, so now that that's done installing, you're not done yet. We're actually going to go ahead and do a second install of the exact same ROM all over again to sort of make sure that any missing files or anything that went this way or that way is sort of confirmed that it's in there. Alright, so now we've installed it the second time. We'll go back to install, and you're going to want to flash GApps, Joker GApps, which, you know, you can find these. I'll be posting a link in all the descriptions below, in the description below for all of these, but I'm pretty sure you already have these available on your device. If you haven't, you should definitely go and download these. So we'll go ahead and install GApps. Alright, now that we've flashed GApps, we're going to go ahead and hit home. We're going to go to advanced, and we're going to want to fix permissions, which takes 2 seconds. Now that that's all done, we can go ahead and reboot our phone, and hopefully it boots up. So here's a little look at the boot animation from the Open Cane project, AOKP ROM, the fancy little unicorn. You gotta love it. It's actually a pretty neat boot animation. Even for a unicorn, at least he looks badass, right? Alright, so we're all booted up, and I just kind of skipped through the standard sort of setup process there, and as you can see here, before we get into the ROM itself, it gives us an option of 4 different launchers to choose from. We've got the Apex launcher, the standard ice cream sandwich launcher, Nova launcher, and the CyanogenMod 9 Trebuchet launcher. So I believe I actually prefer the Trebuchet launcher over most of the other ones there, but that's everybody else's personal opinion, isn't it? So here we go. That's AOKP ROM. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at some of the things that are included in here. I haven't really ever taken a a detailed look at this ROM, just because there's so many things in my opinion that are, or at least too many things that I need in a ROM to basically perform, or be able to do my duties as a an Android reviewer, with apps and a bunch of other stuff like that, right? So anyways, but yeah, so here's the notification tray pull down. Some pretty cool different mods there. As you can see, I'm assuming there's your brightness meter right there. Really cool. So that's that actually takes away the need for that cool Invisibright application that I use to control the screen brightness with. You've got your Wi-Fi on-off, your Bluetooth on-off, GPS, and rotate on and off. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and guess that you could probably customize these. You could probably, replace your Bluetooth with your data or whatever you want. So at least hopefully anyways. So we'll go ahead and, pretty simple. Go into here, settings, about phone, and I don't know what kind of kernel it's running at the moment, so that is Joker's kernel, obviously. And then, as you can see, AOKP Olympus 4.0.4, and it is the build number 35. And let's see here. Ooh, ROM control. That's something I've never seen before. ROM control. So they've got about AOKP. So you can donate to all these developers here. You can go to their website, join them on IRC. The general UI, some stuff to tinker around with in there. You got LCD density. One thing about this ROM is that it does have tablet UI, but there's an explanation, some instructions on the website for this port that I'll be posting in the description below to actually explain how to sort of turn on the tablet UI, but it's a fair bit of work in my opinion for the average ROM flasher, so I'm not going to go ahead and include that in this video because that would just take too long, but the option is there for WebTop UI, so that's a really cool thing about this particular ROM. So anyways, so you can CRT off animation, you've got navigation bar, can play around with that, lock screen options, plenty of lock screen options in there. These are all things, I might actually give this ROM a spin for a week or so, just to kind of see, how it works out for me, the battery and all that stuff. Bunch of things in here that are definitely new to me. You've got performance, so you can, overclock or underclock your CPU, color gamma tuning, wow, fast charge, holy smokes. Some pretty cool stuff there. Set at boot, startup tweaks, configure tweaks that are run at boot. That's neat. I just pressed it and, oops, what's going on here? We're discovering stuff. Oh, wow, now it's acting really strange after I did that. Oh boy. So don't do the startup tweaks. Don't press the startup tweaks thing, obviously, as you can see what's going on here. Alright, so I had to do a reboot real quickly because I pressed that thing I told you not to press. What was it? The don't press startup tweaks. But anyways, alright, let's keep discovering. So we'll go ahead in power menu so you can modify and add or remove some things in the power menu there. What else we got? We got weather. Can enable weather. Okay, I don't know too much about that. Functionality, power saver options. Cool. Enable power saver, screen off data action, syncing, screen off for Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's some pretty cool stuff. Some nice little power saving features. We've got general, notification icon transparency. Now that's something different. That's pretty neat. Brightness control, transparency, all kinds of neat stuff there. Battery, let's go into toggles. Enable toggles, toggle order, toggle style, alternate toggles, neat. Battery, change the location, the color, and the thickness. We've got different signal text styles and colors, things like that. And back to performance again. So pretty neat little ROM. It feels pretty zippy so far. So let's take a look at some of the apps it comes with. Antec Explorer is I believe a file explorer. Sense 4 clock. Oh, neat. Oh, that's kind of neat. So we've got a Sense widget apparently. So there's the Sense widget. That's pretty cool that it comes with that. You can change the weather settings and all kinds of other stuff. Live wallpaper Sense clock widget, so that's really neat. So we've obviously got some themes action going on here. Let's explore this. So we currently only have one theme available. I'm assuming there's other themes out there you can download. Where to find them, I have no idea, so maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below, because it'd be pretty neat to find some cool themes for this. Alright, so let's load up everybody's favorite website. Looks pretty smooth, some nice smooth scrolling. I like the scrolling weight of it, the inertia effect. It's pretty smooth. Looks like we can get into portrait and landscape. So that worked out pretty well. So anyways, that's basically it, guys. That's AOKP ROM for the Motorola Atrix. It's also available for many different devices out there, so just Google it if your phone is rooted and you're looking for a new custom ROM. This is pretty cool, a new ice cream sandwich. For those of us with Tegra devices, they still don't have all the different libs for it, so things like camera and stuff like that, the video recording that is, still aren't going to be working, as well as a few other little things like some 2D rendering and stuff like that, but you know, obviously they're still working on it. ROMs are always a continuous work in progress, so, but it's a really great ROM. It seems pretty cool so far. Like I said, I think I might give it a spin for a week or so, and so that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you don't mind, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you haven't already, maybe you might want to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I do believe I have another device coming for review this week, hopefully, and you know, we do ROM reviews and Android mods and hacks and app reviews all the time, so be sure to check in constantly for those. Do videos almost on the daily basis, and be sure to follow us on Google Plus and Twitter. Both of those links can be found on the channel, the main page of my channel, so head on over there. And that's it for now. I am Jared for the Smoking Android. Until next time, the Smoking Android signing out. And also, one more thing before I restore back to my Neutrino version 2.7 ROM to start doing more app reviews for you guys. I wanted to talk about one more thing. I get a lot of viewers, you know, asking me for mods and hacks and reviews on anything to do with the Evo line of phones from HTC. My friend Josh over at What Would Josh Do, he has an awesome channel, an Android channel, devoted to the HTC Evo. In fact, he's also going to be getting the HTC Evo 4G LTE for review. He's also got the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, which he does videos on, and I believe he's also working towards getting the Samsung Galaxy Note to start doing videos on as well. So definitely go and check out his stuff. He's got a bunch of awesome app reviews. In fact, some of his titanium backup app reviews and tutorials are probably some of the best on YouTube and the most detailed and descriptive. So if you want to check out some really hardcore Android videos and app reviews and hacks and mods, this guy, I'm telling you, he knows what he's talking about. In fact, he's actually helped out a lot of other Android YouTubers out there. So if you want to check out an OG's videos, check in the description below. You're going to love his videos. He's an awesome guy. He's a family man, and he's just an all-around great YouTuber. So go check him out, and that is it. It's an order, folks. It's an order. Alright, guys. See you later.